Okay. I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. Oh, okay. Hi, thank you. How are you doing? Appreciate it. Just starting on the longest process ever of any of these videos right now. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that worked. Uh-oh, okay. Keep your eyes on the road. I hope you guys can hear me. I've got my mic turned down a little bit because my birds are still quite active right now, although they're being pretty good at the moment. Oh, thank you. You hadn't heard that one, huh? I knew it was a band that not a lot of people have heard of, but yet enough people have heard of. There was some reactions out there to it. Yeah. I am doing a Rush song, the one I ran a poll for a couple months ago. I'm doing The Spirit of Radio. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. Still pretty flooring. I say it every time. But, oops, I missed one here. There we go. Yep, I'm still kind of coming to grips with the fact that people actually want to come here and watch me do this. I saw that, Canada. Ah. I guess I can't moderate anything from this. Not that I need to. Let's see. Yeah. Can't moderate from here. Oh. Nightbot is active all of a sudden. Sorry about that, Marco. Maybe I should get them to leave. Let me mute Nightbot. He's a little overzealous. Let's see. Yeah, let me just, there we go. Nightbot's leaving the channel. Sorry about that, Marco. You can go ahead and put in what I got to go over the spamming. Excess caps. Let's see. Maybe I could just fix this real quick. Excess. Okay, let me just. Can I edit this? Well, let's do 12 and make 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's see. Options. Yeah. Yeah. There is like nothing like, oops, nothing like Rush ever, anywhere. Emotes we'll do 10. That's a lot, but let's see. Excess caps. Well, let me enable that and just fix it. I could do 20 in case somebody wants to yell at me and get my attention. You know what? Let me go into Marco. You might be in a timeout, and I don't want that to be the case. So let me go in here and fix it real quick. Okay, let's see. I've got to mute this. Gonzo was timed out by Nightbot for 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. Hi, Zachary. Thank you for stopping by. Message, view, deleted message. Why did Nightbot delete that? Dang it. Yeah, I just had Nightbot leave the channel. I'm so sorry about that. Seems to be a little overzealous. I'm gonna just pause this and put it on a different screen. That way I can get to it quickly if I need to. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can put this back. No, I guess not. Yeah, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have that problem. What the heck? What's going on here? No, I didn't go to college for it. I've never had any kind of professional training or anything. I just learned it by doing it. Whoops. Yeah, let me just make sure Nightbot's. Yeah, okay, he's not in there. So let me check over here. Make sure. Okay, so spam filters. Okay, I don't have any spam filters on. I'll have to go through and fix all this stuff. It's been so long. Uh-oh. Oh, my mom just sent me a picture. Oh my God. My mom lives in Montana and just sent me this picture that was in her neighbor's yard, I guess. Looks like a grizzly bear. I can't see. There we go. That's crazy. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't go to college for it. Yeah, always working. Haven't actually gotten started. I've downloaded all the videos for it. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Let's see here. Rush. There are 68 videos that I have to go through and dissect. There's a whole crap ton of them. Yeah. Let me see. Yep. There they all are. In all their glory. I say it's the fun part. It's really not that fun. Shortcut. Yeah, it's shortcut. Let's see. Yeah, down here, shortcut. I can go ahead and open it up. Yeah, it's a free open source editor. Oh, now it's opening on the other screen. God, I'm just not with it today. Yeah, this is the program here. I'm not going to start the file yet, though, because I'm not anywhere near ready to edit. But I am just now actually creating the little nerd spreadsheet that I use to dissect everybody's videos. Yeah, so this is usually, this is usually in the making of parts is the part that's going 50 times normal speed. So if you stick around long enough, you'll be able to get an idea. I don't want that many in there. Why'd I do that? Edit. Delete. You'll get an idea of just how long the process is. Just take a few more out. Dang it. Delete. All right. I know I'm going to have to add some more going this way. 59, almost 60. I would love to try this. Absolutely. I just turned 50 in March, and I just started doing, well, I've been doing I did gaming videos, like editing and stuff. Been doing it for a few years, but just started doing these. These are really intensive edits. I think December was the first one I did. How do I download the... No, it's not YouTube Premium, but what I do is, I'll show you. There's a website I use. So, Spirit of the Radio Reaction. I just do a search and then I go on the video. Whoops. Is that gonna... No, I don't have it playing over there. And then I just copy the link. And then there's this website I use all the time. Where is it here? Free YouTube downloader. You can download it in, here, I'll show you. You can download it in a MP3 format or video. And that's how I do it. I do that. It fixes it up and then you can download it from there. It's a little bit of a tedious process, but most of the stuff I do for this is, yeah, so just download it. I already have hers in here, I think. Rush. Spirit of the Radio. Yeah, she's in here. I know she is. The Charismatic Voice. Yeah, there it is. I started downloading these like a few months ago. But yeah, that's how I do it. Here, I'll put the link in there if that would help. Oops. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Claudio. Chile. It's a long way from me. I have a gaming friend in Argentina, though. I believe that's fairly close to you. I haven't had any of these videos blocked yet with the music reactions. I've got, let's see. I have some of my older videos are like my gaming videos and stuff. I've had, I think, 2 songs completely blocked where I had to re-edit it, a different song over it. Um, I tried to use the Jay-Z song. Can I Get A, I think is the name of the song. Oh, and I think I tried to use Bust a Move by Young MC, and that one got blocked. But I've seen reactions to that one. I'm hoping to be able to do a compilation for that video at some point for that song. And then there was an AC/DC song that I tried to use. I was surprised, like I've used Led Zeppelin. I'm surprised the Led Zeppelin songs aren't completely blocked, but that's why they run commercials on my videos. I guess that's how you're able to use them, because they run commercials on them. Yeah. Oh, wow, you're still traveling. Say hi to my mom. She's in Montana. Where do you recommend I download it? Here, I'll put a link in for that too. It's a direct link. It's a pretty legit program. I've been using it for a couple of years now. It's just shotcut.org. Good stuff. Yeah, Bubba's being a bad boy, so he's locked up right now. He's mad. I have to wait to let him out when the light goes out. Mobird, you want to say hi? Hello. Yeah, they're doing their little nighttime chatty thing. But yeah, and they even have a forum, and there's a forum on here. And then there's also some great tutorial videos that have been like my go-to. You can find all kinds of tutorials on, they're all on YouTube, but yeah, it's anything you could possibly ever think to do. And I like the program because A, it's free, but Jasmine, shh. But it's also very dynamic. There's, like I'm not an expert, but there's all kinds of features within the program that you can do. Yeah, it's a good program. There's another one called OpenShot too, but I didn't really like, I don't know, the look of it so much. But the shortcut's not exactly like beginner friendly, I guess you'd say. I mean, Jasmine being so loud right now. Here, I'll just open up my last one, the highly suspect video, which it's really huge right now. There's all kinds of takes a minute. There we go. I mean, it's really dynamic. There's all kinds of things in here that I don't even have the faintest clue yet what it does, what it's for. But basically, it's just a general setup. You've got your playlist of all the files you want to use. This is how I speed up with properties. Like, you can reverse things here. There's all kinds of filters you can use. Just like all kinds of stuff. There's audio filters as well. Yeah, it's a great program. It's got a few things, but it's free, so I don't complain at all. It's really great. Let's see. Yeah, I figured I just never tried to use Jay-Z again. Like I don't even know. I think I tried searching for that same song for reactions and I couldn't find any. I don't know if I tried. Can I get a JC? Oh yeah. See, and I'm sure the reason maybe these people, I guess there is reactions. Maybe I never looked too hard. but there's not that one particular song. Like I only see 2 reactions here for it. So that definitely wouldn't be an option for me to be able to use unless I just use these 2. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Nikki, by the way, thank you very much. I know you know what I'm thanking you for, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I appreciate that. Jasmine. She hears me talking to somebody. I know it's probably really annoying. Lydia was my introduction to the band. Yeah, I think that was mine too. Yeah, I plan on doing more. I'm gonna do Lydia. I'm gonna do Bath Salts, the Little One song, and Serotonia, I think it's called. Okay, bye, Douglas. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're definitely like. I still am baffled at how you know, they're not really that well known, and they're so good. Jay-Z and Linkin Park mashup video. Yeah. I think yeah, I'm kind of a 90s hip hop girl. Like I was coming of age in my adult life in the 90s, so you know, I got into all the like even 80s hip hop, the original stuff. I don't know. I like all kinds of music, so I was lucky that I wasn't I don't know, I just was never the type of person to listen to just one genre of music. I kind of switched. I went through different phases, I guess you'd say. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we've got the song broken down here. This was a very hard song to break up into countable, editable parts because of Neil Peart, really, or Peart. I always say his name wrong. Because of his mastery drumming. I'm just gonna check it one time before I start making the spreadsheet. Let's see. Spirit. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I'm gonna check my work here. So you're gonna see me count my fingers. 1. Wait a minute, I'm already lost. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, this one doesn't have a count. That's 4. And this will be 1, 2, 4, and 1. And 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Bridge. 1, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I checked this earlier, but yes, that's why, like, I don't know if I gotta look at my camera. There's This is the intro section here. And these are all 4-count sections where you see 4s. But there's question marks here because there's really no way to count what's going on in those sections. There's no other sections like that. It's pretty much 4, I think 4/4 all the way through the rest of the song. I think there's a weird part at the end, but oh, wait a minute. Oh no, okay, here we go. I got a second page. The guitar solo is at the end, just before the outro, which is unusual, but there's like 2 interludes, I had to call them. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but all right, so let me just go back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 instrumental. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. Bridge. 2, 3. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Of course. All right. Yeah. How do I choose the songs? Well, my top favorite bands of all time are Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and Heart, in that order. Journey, Pat Benatar, Rush, they're all up there. I honestly, I pretty much know, I don't know, I just pick them from what I like love the most. And there's so much of it, but I have a list. What is it? Yeah, this is a list of all the Led Zeppelin songs I want to do eventually. And let's see, my little doodles. Yeah. I don't know, just when I get a song in my head that I'm like, oh my God, that's a great song, I just write it down. But some people have suggested things and I've taken them on. There's the next video that I do is one that somebody suggested. There's another one that somebody sent a donation. It was like the first donation I'd ever gotten. And I mean, I don't get many donations and that's fine. That's not why I'm doing this at all. But I was just kind of floored again. It's like, holy crap. Well, you know, pick like 3 or 4 songs that you would want to see a compilation for, and I'll try to work it in. You know, some of the next few videos, that the Comfortably Numb one I did for Pink Floyd, that was Palmy picked that one from the little hints that I did for the video. Whoever guessed it correctly, I asked him to give me 3 or 4 songs that he would like to see a compilation for, and I chose one of those, and that was the Comfortably Numb one that I did. Um, yeah. No, the reggae section, actually, I'm going to just go. I think this is pretty right? The reggae section did actually, it does go into a 4/4. It's like a 1, 2. Let me see. Let's see if I find that here. This is this interlude, I believe. Oh no. It's the bridge. Oh yeah, no, here we go. Yeah. Hold on. So it would go start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it breaks down. Thank goodness it breaks down pretty well into a 4 count section. Then there's a nice little piano section in the outro that I've never noticed, and also in this reggae section, those bells that they're playing. You'll hear it in the background. Right there. And I know that's Neil doing that. But that was pretty cool. So there's 2 parts that I haven't actually heard, I've never noticed before until I really listened to this song. Super chats. Yeah, is that, I'm not even sure. I've seen the reactors do that when they go live. I'm not even sure how to do that. Yeah, they do speak words. I've got one, Mo, my Amazon, he calls me mommy. Bubba says I love you and good boy, and they're not real huge talkers, like they won't do it on demand. They make a lot of like sound effect noises, like beeps, and they'll imitate the microwave. When they used to be closer to the kitchen, they used to trick me. Like every time if I put something in the microwave, Bubba would beep like it was done. And I've actually, like one time he got me to get up and go look to check on my food, and it was just him. It was pretty funny. My African gray Luna, my bigger one, she says my name in my dad's voice, and then Bubba says I love you in my voice. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Super Chat is a ripoff. YouTube keeps 35% and charges tax. Yeah. Like I said, when I started doing this, I had no intentions of being like, okay, send me some donations or whatever. It's just, it feels weird to me to solicit for that stuff, because I'd be doing this anyway. So, I mean, after people kept asking me, so I set up a couple of things that I've got in my descriptions, that if people wanted to donate that way, they could, but it's absolutely not something that I will ever actively solicit for. Yeah, here it is. I think I put it in the Nightbot too, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen Nightbot. Well, I took Nightbot out, but I haven't seen Stream Elements pop it in there yet, but that's okay. Not really, not a big deal. Patreon, I thought about, I'm already a member of Patreon. I thought about doing that, but I don't know what I would offer people, extra, if that makes sense, that I don't already, I don't have time really to do a whole lot more than I'm doing already. So I don't even know if that would be worth it. I'm not real big on, like, I don't really know for sure how Patreon works exactly, but hi, Kurt. Good to see you. Yep, I am. It's just funny. I'm kind of streaming a little bit more than I thought I would ever be. So, um, yeah, the fire detector. Yeah, that one can get pretty loud too. I've actually heard him do that a couple times. When we first bought this house, my dad was kind of overzealous about installing fire smoke detectors. And a couple of them went off. Like he had two in the kitchen, like right by the oven. I was like, oh, and they would go off all the time. But the less he hears something, the less he actually imitates it. So I took them out. Let's see. Hi, Cassandra. Good to see you. Yep, I imagine this one's probably in there as well. If some of the other ones have been on your life soundtrack, I'm sure Rush has been as well. Twitter notifications, yeah. Would you ever make your own reaction to a band that didn't include others? Yeah, I actually thought about doing that. You know, I kind of I contemplated doing that from the beginning, but there's not a whole lot of stuff that I haven't heard except for newer music. But there is some stuff that I constantly get. I constantly am getting suggestions for like Motorhead, which I know Motorhead. I've heard some of their music. Same with Slayer. Like I didn't get into Slayer too much. Pantera I got into later, but I only know like a few of their songs really well. So I thought about maybe creating another channel at some point and doing reactions to some of the stuff that I should have come to know back, and maybe even newer stuff that's out now, I would love, I'm open for. The only thing I'm not really interested if I start doing reactions, I love rap music, but I'm not anything that sounds like it's got auto-tune on it, that kind of stuff. I don't even know what the right word for it is. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that stuff, but there is some good stuff that I like. Like there's Astro World song that I like. So it's, I don't know. I just have to kind of go with the flow and see what it's like. Just add the info to your description. Yeah, that's where it is. You mean in the live chat? Or the live stream? Yeah, I could do that. I feel weird doing that. Let's see. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do that next time. Crap is when people, well, I know there's some good, I mean, I don't want to criticize that music just because I don't care for it, because it's still, music and lots of people enjoy that stuff. And, music is subjective. It really depends on the person. And there is some songs, my daughter's 25 years old. She listens to some of that. She listens to a lot of stuff. But, I don't want to criticize it like it's shit music. It's music to somebody. It's just not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. But there are some songs that I do like, but I love, like, my favorite hip hop band or group ever is Tribe Called Quest. Like there's nobody. I love Tribe Called Quest. But I discovered them when they first came out because I'm old enough to be able to say that. So yeah. Let's see. Newer bands like Nothing More. Yeah, I would love to get introduced to newer stuff. There's even there's like the guy I suggested in my last in the Ozzy video, Kaleo. I've only heard his one song. And I want to explore him more. I haven't listened to any of his stuff, other stuff. Whoops. Yeah, and he's supposedly really good. Also, I did Hosier, that video. I haven't really explored his music too much. Yeah, this song is the one I suggested for the good shit. But good stuff. Guess I should subscribe. This song gets some airplay on the radio too, so people might have heard it, but I guess he's from Iceland. So yeah, definitely, and even new stuff. I'm always down to discover some new stuff. I also listen to a lot of like electronica music. Let me just open my Spotify. I'm not going to play any because I don't want to get any strikes or whatever, but I can at least show. I have a couple of playlists. I'm not getting any work done either. No work. Yeah, I have this low tempo, it's like Portishead type music and LCN, I don't know how you spell it, like Massive Attack. Thievery Corporation's another huge, I'm a huge fan of their music. Seen them a few times live. Mandalay. Yeah. So there's some, Royksop. And then I also have another guilty pleasure I listen to a lot of when I am playing my racing game or cleaning the house. It's like progressive electronic music, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It's not like the real noisy dance EDM type stuff. It's more chill. Let's see, maybe I'll play a little bit of one. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, some of it can be pretty intense, but pretty much anything that sounds good when you're driving. But also like on a chill. There's one guy in particular, Spiffy Man, that huge fan of his. What the hell? I know he's on here. Yeah, here he is. I think this is the song I used in the video I have featured right now, actually. Let's see which song. Oracles is another good one. Yeah, there's some like drum and bass, chilled drum and bass stuff in here a little bit. Let me see, what is the one? Oh, it was this one. I can't play these. Wonder why. These are like the two best ones, but there's also, where did it go? I just saw it. This is like, some of this is old school stuff too. That stuff kind of just stops my brain from overanalyzing stuff. So, hey there, Shotaholic, how are you? I'm not getting anything done. Yeah, it's really hard to actually do work when you just want to sit and chat with people, you know? How you been? Five Finger Death Punch. Yeah. The Who. I haven't heard of The Who either. See? Scenario. Oh, yeah. You know, look, I'm gonna confess. I've got a Tribe Called Quest folder already. I'm just waiting for more people to discover it because I like the song Scenario, and there are enough to do a video on Scenario, but it is by far not my favorite Tribe Called Quest song. There's a lot of them that they don't play on the radio that I love, which I'll never be able to do a video for, but where the hell is it? It's up here. A Tribe Called Quest. Yeah, like, oh my God, I would love to do that one. There's another one, Keep It Rolling, that I think Just Jammin', he does a lot of this stuff, but I can't just make a video with just him in it. Like Check the Rhyme would be good. I think he's one person so far that I've seen. Yeah, see, like this is a little bit more dancey. I don't know. I like the song Scenario. There's even Electric Relaxation. There's quite a few for it. I haven't downloaded them all yet, but I'm just kind of building these folders up a little bit until I get enough. And I'm also a little nervous to do a hip hop compilation video because people are so used to seeing the rock ones, and they're probably going to be like, what the F? What the F are you doing? I've heard of the Who. Yeah, but I thought it was spelt that way. I thought it was a new band spelt that way. My bad. Yeah. All right. So I am going to get to it here. All right. Now you get to see the not so fast part of this stupid spreadsheet, that there really should be a better way to do this. Intro. Whoops. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 intros. I'm so used to pressing Control S for save. How many reactions do you think is enough? I would, that's hard to say. It all depends on the reactors too. Like sometimes you can get, let's see, this last one I did with Highly Suspect, I only had, let's see, you know, let's see, there's 18 minus 1 for the song. No, minus 2 for the song on the cover. Where is that? Joe something. I don't know. Anyway, I would say at least 10. 10 would be like the minimum, maybe. It just depends on who it is as well. This is probably the least amount of reactions that I've had to choose from. Let me see what else. Let's see. Metallica was pretty good. Metallica. Yeah, I've had, let's see, 21 for that. I mean, I start out with a lot more. I've got 68 for this current song I'm doing, so definitely not going to be using 68 of them. I'd say, I think Neil Peart, there was a lot. Peart, I always say, I've said his name wrong my whole life, so that's why I kind of did the intro for it that I did. Made fun of myself. Rush. Drum solo. Yeah, let's see. So 34 minus 2, there was 32 of those, but I believe if I remember correctly, I had like 70 downloaded videos for those, and I had to go through and kind of weed them out a little bit. Let's see. Go back to this. So easy to get distracted. Yeah, so quite a few for this one too. Lots of good ones. There's lots of good reactors in here. Yeah, Beastie Boys is a decent option. The older stuff, I would say, like their first album. I was into them when that came out. What kind of screen is that? How do you move the pointer with that thing in your hand? What are you talking about? This thing? It's my mouse. It's huge, I know. Why are you feeling guilty, Mickey? Let's see. Verse 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 3, 4. 3, 4. Oops, spelled that wrong. E. Okay. 1, 2. Verse. Yeah, Shotaholic does these compilations on his phone, which I'm still amazed by that. I cannot believe you do that on your phone. Well, maybe it would be less complicated for me if I did it on my phone, but it seems like it would be harder. I still don't know how you do that. All right, bridge, verse. Oh, no. Don't feel bad about that, Mickey. I love talking to you guys. It's amazing you guys actually want to come and watch all this boring stuff that I do. But it's fun talking to you guys. It's fun doing it when it's just comments, but live is even better. Oh, okay. Yeah. You do a fantastic job on them. Like, I would never have known you do them on a phone. It's an iPhone, right? Is it an iPhone that you have? Not that that matters, but I can barely text on my iPhone. Like, I don't know. Some of you might have missed this earlier. My mother lives in Montana and she sent me this picture. That was in her neighbor's yard. Oops. I am just so... Where in the hell is the camera? There it is. It's a grizzly bear in her neighbor's yard. That's crazy. She sent me pictures of like panthers at her back, or mountain lions at her back door. You did have trouble with some videos. You cut. Okay, I haven't even heard of that. You're a desktop guy, yeah. Yeah, I've always been more acclimated to computers than phones. Phones are just for calling and texting for me. That's about it. And I watch funny animal Facebook videos on there, and that's about it. Yeah, we have coyotes here too. People actually go after them. It's kind of hard to see my local Facebook group pages sometimes. But yeah, they're pretty bad. I can, like, sometimes I'll go outside and it's like the middle of the night and like there's kind of like these big hills. I don't want to call them mountains. They're not really mountains, but they're huge hills with woods. And you can hear them out there just shrieking. It's crazy. iPhone 13 Pro. Okay, well, maybe that helps. This is an iPhone 7 Plus, I think. Yeah, I don't go out and buy the new iPhones every year. I think it's a scam. uh, all right, so where am I? I'm on verse 2, 5 through 8. Bridge. Okay. Bridge. There's 4 bridges starting at 3. 1, 2. No. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. Bridge. I'm just gonna have to put BR. There's only one there. Post chorus. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm gonna have to put more in. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they do make the strangest sounds. It almost sounds like it'd be something supernatural sometimes, like some kind of a Yeti or something. Sasquatch shrieking. It's crazy. Baby metal. Baby, is that a music genre? Skunks are so cute, though. They're just so stinky. I think skunks are absolutely adorable. I'm a huge animal person, though, obviously. Having 7 parrots, 2 dogs, and a cat. 8, 9, 10, 11. Chorus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interlude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. All right, chorus. Okay, bridge. 8, 9, 10, 11. Chorus through 10. Interlude through 8. Oh my goodness, this one's going to be difficult to print out. That might be another 6-pager. Phoenix area. What software do you use to edit the videos themselves? I know you kind of showed it in the endings, but it's so fast. Yeah, I use Shotcut. Wonder if you layer the tracks and cut them that way. Do you have to lay them end to end and cut and drag? Oh, so you're just like wondering the actual. Yeah, I'll open up the highly suspect video I just made. I can make some edits to it just to show you, but let me just takes a minute. Yeah, so the timeline's down there. I've got 5 video layers and an audio layer here, but let me just move this up a little bit. There we go. And this is the whole timeline. It's quite crazy. Like this right here is just the song part right there. That's all the commentary. And then I had to edit. Yeah, there's the commentary. It was long this time. This is the making of. I do that in a whole separate file. Actually, I should open that one. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to do that. Warp install, scroll up. Oh yeah, it's shotcut.org. Whoops. Shotcut.org. Hi Kane, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so what was your question? Lay the video tracks and cut them that way. No, I don't lay them all out at once. This is why I do this stupid spreadsheet. Because, let's see, where did that go? Yeah, so like highly suspect. How I do it is like this section here is, I these aren't like official breakdowns or like choruses or verses. I just have to name them so I know, like this is one edit, and then we have a new reactor for this section. So this is like the first 4 seconds of the song. This is the second 4 seconds. You know, the third, or no, I think these are eight counts. And then this here is 4 count sections, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I switch. And then I just have to go through each person and note down the time in their video where they make a reaction. But if I tried to make like a timeline here with all the videos on it at one time, this program, I don't know if my computer could handle that. Oh, Baby Metal is a group. Okay. My bad. Yeah, so, whoops. So yeah, I basically just take, like these are the files that I recorded, and then you just drag them down here. Let me just add a video, layer. So I can double click it here. It'll play here. And then I can go to the specific time that I want. I just lay it down and then I edit it that way. You know, it's hard to explain. You'll have to come back when I'm actually editing the video and see. Why is there sound? Okay, anyway. I don't know if that answered your question. Bubba, you better stop. You're being bad. Nope, I don't want to save. Well, that all depends on me, how much it syncs with the music. That's in the editing process, that's one of the challenges. Because you see here, let me see where, no, I didn't want to open this one. Open, no, just go new. So, you know, like each reactor has their own audio for the song in their video. But I like to lay like an MP3 of the track down to override their audio because it's not all the same audio. Sounds and volumes are different. So like, this is where the song starts. This is my MP3 track here. But I still, you know, they have audio in there. So like, I have to see these wave forms right here. A lot of times you can match them up if you zoom in enough. You can match them up, but a lot of times they're not the same. Like you can see his don't look the same as the actual song. So I have to kind of listen for it. But if I unmute his section here, well, he didn't even have, let me go to a different one because he didn't even have it at the right spot. His was really loud. Yeah, you can kind of see that the waveforms here kind of match a little bit. So that gives me like a guideline. But how I know I have it right, like I've got it turned down all the way. But if I get rid of this volume control, let me mute the real track. This is his audio here. That's how loud his was. So I have to kind of match them up according to my spreadsheet. But then I know it's right when I play them both together and there's some kind of, I think it's called flanging, where it sounds like it's kind of in a huge, let me just unmute this, you can see what I mean. You can hear them both. And this file is so big that it's really laggy too, so this might be, but yeah, I have to match up the audio, and there is an automated way to do that overall in Shotcut, but it doesn't work for this process when you're using 4 seconds of different videos at a time. It just doesn't work that way. If you're doing one video with one song and they both have the same song in it, you can have Shotcut will match it up for you automatically. I think it's in here. Try where is it? View, edit, section. Well, it's a fairly new feature. Let me see. Maybe I have to right click. Yeah, I don't know. Align to reference track. Yeah, you can do that, but it doesn't work for this process. Let's see. Let me just catch up here. Yeah, it is very tedious, but it's really important. Especially my biggest challenge in the whole audio thing is I call them multi-edits. I don't know if that's proper right or proper term, if that's the right term. But when I do like multiple people on the screen at once, here we go. I have to make sure their videos are all edited up too. Like their audio could be perfectly matched, but the video might just be like an eighth of a second ahead of another one. So that bothers me too because of my OCD. So like if I notice that, you know, I have to make sure the videos are all at the same place at the same time. It's crazy how much I sit here and as I talk about how in detail, like how much work this is, I can't believe I sit here and do this. Let's see. Yeah, well, it syncs with the music because I take this audio track, the MP3 is actually the video. It's the track from the video itself. Like I downloaded that and turned it into an MP3 because that's what most of them watched, and I just wanted the audio to be the same. But yeah, you can see here there's like a significant difference. You just have to use these waveforms to kind of, you know, it's easier when it's zoomed in more, and then to get them exactly, let me see if I can find one that's a bad section to do. You can see here, you know, there's kind of a slope right here. And there's also a little bit of a slope in his audio there. That's kind of a bad example. Let me see. There was one that had really good. Okay, so like right here, you can see down here, there's like a tall point right here. And there's also one in his video, or their video. So I just zoom it in all the way. It's so slow. And I just line them up. See how they're both like right there. That's pretty good for being as zoomed in. It's crazy because like the rest of it doesn't look the same, but I don't know. It's tedious, to put it mildly. Let's see here. Bye, Cassandra. Thank you for coming by. But we really, really appreciate your hard work, and we really, really. Oh no, it's no problem. Thank you. Like I said, I wouldn't do it if I didn't actually enjoy it. It's just some parts are better than others. Films at 30 frames per second. Yep, that's true as well. Different video qualities. Super jealous you get to use the audio waves. Yeah, you don't have that. You have to go by ear. Miss using the audio waves. Yeah. So the worst job they do of syncing their own video. Yeah, some of them listen to it in real time. I don't know. I've noticed with Alex Hefner a couple times. Like I can hear sometimes he's got it playing so loud in his headset, I can hear his audios a little bit ahead of what we're actually seeing and what he's got in the video. Some of them play them like Mr. Video in the past has played it in real time, like in his environment, and then he'll dub it, a copy of it over top of it, you know, that kind of matches. But it's just easier when they've got it playing through their computer as they stream, you know, so that the viewer sees it or hears it as they hear it. But I can't go, there's a lot of things that I would go and run around and tell them to do differently just to make my editing easier, but I don't think that'll fly. Yeah, that's true. Let's record the video itself and overlay it to the reactor's video. That way I can use the audio cues and video cues both. Yeah, like I said, when I actually use when I extract, like when the MP3 that I use is actually the videos, it's just the audio from the actual official video that most of them use. Like, let's see, Rush. Like I've actually, where is it? Here it is. For this next one, I've actually gone and turned this into an MP3, the audio from the video itself. And, turned it into an MP3. I've already downloaded it, but, dang it. But yeah, I turned it into the MP3. That's as close as I can get, but some of them are using like, the original video for it, which is just the album cover, and there's lyric videos. And then also I've noticed that the quality of their video that they record in can make a difference in the waveforms at the bottom. I just pretty much have taught myself not to quite rely like solely on the audio form or the wavelength, the waveforms. Let's see. Oh, that's nuts. On a phone and by ear. Do you have that thing on the phone too where you can tell they match up because there's that flanging effect? I think one of my Metallica video had some of that in there where I didn't turn their volume down enough so you can hear both a little bit. And it just has this weird effect like it's in a tunnel or something. That's how I know when I've got it lined up right, is when I get that effect, and then I just turn their audio down. I mix a lot of my own original music, but I want to start making videos. Yeah, yep. All right, back to work. Oh, and I've gotten very little done. I was hoping to at least have this printed out by now, but all right, so where am I? Interlude 1 through 8. And oh, bridge. This is a big bridge section. Bridge, there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Another interlude. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. Solo. 1, 2. Whoops. Damn it. 5, 6. Outro. Okay. 1 through 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. All right. So now that I've got that in there, that should be good. Start making some headway here. Y. 9 through, yep. 12 through 18. Okay. I can get rid of these. All right, so make my borders. Yeah, I first started looking for some kind of a software that I could do this process of like breaking the song down, and but I couldn't find anything that was customizable enough. This does seem a little nuts. A little nuts. A little nutty. Okay, so for now, do outline. And one on the side here. Okay. I think I'm ready to print this out. I just got to look at the page breaks. Let's see. By ear, I have to line up frame to frame. Oh my God, that's nuts. All work and no play. I don't know. Yeah. All right, Douglas, thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm probably going to wrap this up soon. How long have I been streaming? I don't even know. Hour and 16 minutes. I'll go a little bit longer. Look at how tiny that is. Okay, I gotta fix. Just take them all off. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have 6 pages. One there. Do one there. A lot. Maybe I better stretch this one. There, there. And then make this one here. Let me look at that and see. Okay, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'm going to print out blank ones to use so I can write when I do the dissections. I got to turn my printer on. Plug it in. Shoot. Why isn't this one again? There we go. Okay. Paper in there. Okay. Print. Oh no, never had that happen. Why is it invalid? Oh, I see. Oh God, why didn't it save? Ugh. Okay, so there. Put one. There, I guess. I think that's different than where I had it before, but that's okay. Confirm. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. What's going on here? Oh, it's doing the test page. Thank you, Kane. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. Appreciate it. All right. Print. Why isn't it printing? Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Delete. Ugh, what is going on here? Okay. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, delete it already. What is going on? Yes. Hi, Tom. Really? Y'all keep saying that. I guess it would be, but if you're into this kind of thing, why isn't this? Okay, there we go. Printer has a mind of its own. Oh. And that's all I got. Damn it. Okay, let's try it again. I canceled it, I think. I got that much. It does have performance anxiety, I think. It's got to. Okay, print. Let's do it. You can do it, printer. Oh, I haven't even pressed a button. I just changed the ink cartridge in it tonight, and it always likes to print out this weird calibration. Yeah, this weird calibration sheet that I have to lay on the glass to. Yeah, now it's printing that out. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Definitely has something going on. I'd like to watch that Shotaholic. I think it's interesting too to see other people do it, but my process is so weird. People are gonna think I'm nuts. That's what I thought anyway. Yeah, okay, let's try this now. I think they're still flashing. What is going on? I don't understand this. Print. There's an error. No shit. Oh my God. Okay, I think it's doing something. Yep. Yay. There we go. Right. Ooh, what's that? Ink bled a little bit. What the hell is going on with my printer? Look at this crap. It's wet. Oh my God. Restarting. Okay. Okay, the printer turned itself off. Maybe I turned it off. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm probably going to print this all over again now because that ink's going to bother me. Okay, I want you to cancel. Yes, cancel. Oh my God. Okay. Canceled. Okay, now I'm going to do it all over. Is my printer flashing? No, it's normal now. Okay. This should work this time. Next. Go. Probably need more paper at this point. I had to bring my printer out of the closet for this whole process. I hadn't used a printer in quite some time. Well, it's an inkjet, and I just replaced the black ink tonight. And after you replace a cartridge in this printer, it likes to do the calibration bull crap. It's working good now. 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Did it. All right, I'm actually going to step away for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to dissect a video while I'm streaming. And I will be right back. I won't be long at all. I have to step away for a second. And put my little nerdy sign up real quick, because I'm not organized and don't have my scenes organized for OBS. Okay, I'll be right back. Bubba, you want to come out now? Gonna be good? Yeah. Thanks. Okay. I had to take my dogs outside. Did you guys hear them? There were deer in our yard, and they started going crazy. Oh, let's see. 25-day motorcycle trip. That sounds like fun. Oh, okay. So you already did the trip. Yeah, Shotcut would be a good program. Do you have a little bit of like basic editing knowledge? Windows Movie Maker is a good beginner. That's what I started my gaming videos with. They were very, very rudimentary, but did the job. I'm gonna go look at one of them and see. I was saying in the last stream that I did that I've come a long way for sure. I think one of the, I've done a lot of videos, geez. Let's see. Yeah, I think these are all older. Let me see. Let me start doing race montage. That's when I started taking it really serious. Someone doesn't like being smoked by a girl. That movie's fun, or that one's funny. Let's see. Pretty bird. It's my intro. Pretty bird. Yeah, I think this was done with like Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, so that was one, but that doesn't really show. Did I use Hey You for this one? I think I used Hey You. Oh no, Blinding Lights with The Weekend. Cruise Control. Oh, belly dance. I used to belly dance too. That's probably a huge inspiration as to why I listen to so much different music, but that was a pretty good belly dancing song that I used for this video. Interesting. Oh yeah, that was definitely Movie Maker with the leaves. My God. This is like going back and seeing my elementary school work. And the cuts that I made, they weren't made to like fit the music back at this time. But like, this is a bunch of the same race. See, I changed there. Which was kind of a cool concept, I thought, but I got a lot better at doing it later. My bad. See, I should have changed there, but I didn't. There was a change completely off any kind of a timing. All right, let's go back and see something I did later. I think this was kind of funny. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm goofing off. Should be working. This was hilarious when it happened. Oh no, wrong one. I made 3 of the same video with different, something weird that happened in the game. I used 3 different types of music with the same video to fit different things. It's a fairly short video, 1.5 minutes. Yes, I play COD like it's my job. Zombies and prop hunt, but a little bit of multiplayer as well. This is really weird. Right here. My car just started spinning on its nose. It kept going. It kept going and going. So then I put tubular bells onto it. I'm a goofball. Yeah, these are all done with the Movie Maker. Okay, get on with it here. See these titles? Let me fast forward a little bit. The one common theme among all my videos, whether they're gaming or the compilations, has been music. And then I did a breakdancing one for the same video. Yeah, I play Cold War. Been playing it for like 2 years straight. I will play some hardcore if I'm with other people, but I do end up shooting my own teammates sometimes by accident. But I play a lot of zombies. I think I could probably show you how much I play it. Hang on one second. I'm still goofing off, mind you. Let's see. Let's just stream this for a second. Not that you guys wanted to see this, but yeah, definitely. I can't see chat anymore. Oh yeah, I can switch over here. Oh, I'm still on the wrong screen. Let's see. You rode the west coast of Ireland. Oh, cool. That's so awesome. I have a gaming friend that I play this game with from Scotland. She's really cool. I do play Cold War. In multiplayer, I usually just play softcore, but I have been known to play hardcore. I'm not very good at multiplayer, you know, and I don't play like search and destroy. I usually just play domination, hardpoint sometimes, team deathmatch, and kill confirmed. You're strictly hardcore though? Well, I don't know. One of those players, like the rest of us, yeah. I'm not very good at multiplayer, so I prefer to play just regular multiplayer, but zombies is really the thing that I got into the most with this particular game. Why isn't it starting? I gotta turn my headset off real quick and turn it back on. Boy, I'm really goofing off playing games. I don't know why it's not. I gotta restart the stream here. It's not, my controller's not working. Stream. Continue. Okay. Okay, it's working now. Cool. Maybe we can play some prop hunt sometime. I'm actually pretty good at prop hunt and zombies. So just gonna go into the I used to have a couple of world records in zombies on Onslaught. Let's see. Go to barracks. Let's see, leaderboards. Zombies. I've played a lot of flippin' zombies. So Onslaught, let's see, I think it's showing that my highest is that's not right. I went, oh yeah, it is 350 waves, 350 waves of Onslaught on Collateral, the map Collateral. But Outbreak, I've done a lot of Outbreak. I don't know, do you play zombies at all? Shotcut, am I so like, yeah, I've played it a lot. Let's see. Mostly multiplayer, and we'll hit zombies enough for any, yeah. Well, maybe we could play sometime and you can help me in multiplayer and I'll help you in zombies. But prop hunt is my thing in multiplayer, really. But also when they have knife fight on here too, I like to play that. I'm trying to think, is it going to show? I'm really no good. Let's see what, is there a leaderboard in here? Does theater still show stuff? Yeah, this shows a couple of my recent prop hunt games. But I usually play with a team of people. Let's just see. Oh, okay. I don't do a bunch of recording of my gameplay anymore because I haven't been making gaming videos, so. Dang, I need to clean my controller. I've got this permanent dent where my nail's gone into it. Just noticed that. Can I fast forward this? No. Can I pause it? I guess not. Yeah, I'm getting a little sidetracked on deal. Yeah, we should play sometime. That would be cool. The thing about me though is I'm usually not on my game until like after 10 o'clock at night Eastern time. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can switch between players. Wow. Okay, there's my friend Moon. I didn't know I could do this in theater. Yeah, there's me hiding. This was last night. And then they never found me. Oh, there's me handing out some money. Yeah, but prop hunt's usually best with a team of people. This is weird. I feel like I need to be controlling myself. Look. Okay. Anyway, back to it. How do I stop this? Okay, I'm just gonna stop the program. Stop streaming. Now I'm gonna have to go there. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I got off on a little bit of a tangent from the video editing. Let's see. During Modern Warfare 19. So I'm still relatively new compared to most. That's okay. I've played the campaigns of Call of Duty pretty much since the beginning. But like I only started playing online since the same Modern Warfare 19, I think it was. Yeah, I'm not that good multiplayer wise. I've got a couple of videos. I think the one I've got, you can see how bad I am. I think the one that's on my feature, let me just go to playlists. COD multiplayer. Yeah, that one was an old editor for sure. I don't want my face on there. Prop hunt stream. Prop hunt montage. Prop hunt. I think there's a couple of multiplayer. Yeah. Domination. It was live. Infected. Knife fight. That's always so much fun. I think I used a rap song for this one. Yeah, I used this song. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to find a regular prop hunt infected. But this one I think I did to the music. Like every time I killed somebody, it was sync to the music. Good night, Mickey. Thank you for stopping by. Anyway, enough goofing off. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm all caught up here on chat. Yeah, it doesn't. If you're new at prop hunt, that's okay. Maybe I can get you in our squad one of these times so that we can all, it's just easier. We all kind of communicate with each other and help each other kill stuff. And it's a lot easier when you've got a team of people with you, especially in hunting. Yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna do one video. I guess I'll start with these guys. And because this song, I have so many reactors to choose from, I'm gonna be really picky with the actual reactions that I jot down. 3 years. I'll start with them. And then I'm gonna wrap up the stream.
Welcome back to our channel. My name is Claire. I'm 17.
Hi, my name's Walker. I'm 14.
These kids are getting big.
Oh my word.
And silly.
Our whole thing is different. But you know what, guys? We're still 3 years apart.
True dat. True dat.
Still 3 years apart. So,
Uno, dos, tres.
it is no secret that we have been missing in action for a long time. And I'm going to tell you why.
Sorry.
Aside from life's busyness, there was a rip in the space-time continuum in which window of time he and I were only 2 years apart.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, so let's get started. So welcome back, guys. Walker,
Sir?
What are we reacting to today?
We're reacting to The Spirit of Radio by Rush.
That is correct.
It's gonna give us a rush. Oh, as you can see,
Okay. I forgot. I need to do something real quick to my sheet. All right. So intro 2 is okay. So I'm gonna mark run. It's a run where there's no time signature really. And then number 7 is where the title comes in, and a run. And then melody. Choose the drop. Okay. So this is begin, plays. I have to note down parts of my notes on the sheet so I can reference them when I'm watching these videos and know I'm in the right spot. Up, on, for the bridge 3. Okay, tempo. And then right. Big I here for instrumental. And bearing here. All not one but. Yep, it sure is. I think I mentioned this in my last stream, but I used to do this a whole lot differently. Not quite so. This is like streamlined compared to how I used to do it. I think I got an old. And then look for, yeah, here we go. Keep all my old papers. So this process of dissecting it, before I started doing the spreadsheets on the computer, I used to do all the dissections. So like this is the, well, let me do Aerosmith. This is the Aerosmith. So this was Alex Hive, and I just would write down the time and the section that he made a reaction. And I did that for every single reactor. So I'd have pages and pages. And then I would take that and transfer it onto this big, huge graph paper that I would literally draw lines on and make, I don't know why I did it. I like made it so much harder. So it's basically the same as my spreadsheet. I was just doing it on a piece of graph paper. It's because really I didn't want to drag my printer out of the closet, but I finally said, F it. Making it much harder than I had to. But yeah, everything's evolving from my editing skills to the process itself. I'm hoping to grow like a couple of arms in the process as well. Maybe another brain would be useful. Yeah. But yeah, this is fairly simple. Instead of jotting it down in the notebook, I just print out the actual dissection sheet and make the notes in here directly. Okay, so page, that was post chorus 1, bridge 8. Okay, tempo change here. Bright, instrumental, bearing. And no notes for the interlude. No, it's no problem. It's fun talking to you guys. Okay, cool. That sounds like a plan. Are you on Discord at all? Anyway, we can talk about that later, but it's probably easiest for me to communicate through Discord as far as gaming goes. But yeah, take it easy, get some rest, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, so bridge 16 is where the guitar kicks in. No Discord. Okay, that's okay. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. I'm glad that people are liking them. Okay, I don't blame you, actually. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, maybe next time, if you come into a live chat, I can actually add you while you're here. Have a good night. Yeah, I've got about almost 50 years too, Dan, into it. I'm actually 50, but I'd say since probably about anywhere 6 or 7, I started really paying attention to music, I guess. I was fortunate that I had parents that exposed me to it. Let's see. 17 is a change up. Yeah, I'm kind of just in the most time-consuming and tedious parts of the process right now. I've been goofing off during this entire live chat, which is fine because that's fun. Yeah, I love Derek's stuff. Yeah, I've said this a few times on the streams, but I initially thought about doing this. God, when was it? Last December. So like, I'd say spring of 2021, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Yep. Okay. All right. You be quiet, mister. Yeah, anyway, I first like got addicted to watching like the individual reactions and thought about Mo. My partner came in to say goodnight. Now they're all riled up. Silence. Anyway, yeah, so I thought it'd be great to see all of these wonderful reactions all in one, and instead of having to jump around and search for them and kind of weed through them. But I think, Mo, sorry about that. I think both Shotaholic and Derek probably have jobs. I don't have to work at this point in time, but I seem to have more time on my hands than they do, for sure. And that's probably the only reason. I know it takes a little bit longer for them to get their stuff out. I imagine if I worked full time too, I'd probably be like a once a month thing for me as well. The other weird thing too is that I'm kind of a nocturnal being. I'm up. My prime time is like 7 o'clock at night till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. That's when it's like when the world's asleep is when I function best, it seems. I've always been that way, but so I usually go to bed at 4 in the morning. Mo! And sleep till about noon, and then I get up and start my day, and it makes for an interesting life, but I get a lot of quiet time at night as well, so I get a lot of stuff done when I don't have a bunch of stuff going on in the house. All right, so interlude 9 through 17. Okay, so this one's the reggae part. I hear you, Mo. But it's late. You're supposed to be sleeping. 14 reggae. So wall and put 16 salesmen. Salesman again. Okay, so piano. All right, that's good enough. All right. Oh, that's cool. My parents aren't, I'm actually a military brat. Both my father and my stepfather. My father was in Vietnam, and my stepdad had a 36-year career in the Air Force. He was never like, he was a pilot, so he wasn't really ever deployed in overseas anywhere, like war zone wise, but he flew a lot of he was a C-5 pilot. Mo, do you mind? It's too late for that. Cheeky bird. But my mom, she was a restaurant manager for like 13 years. I used to go and play video games in the lobby there, and it's right by the bar, and there was always live bands and stuff. And I don't know, I just kind of always had a thing. Like, my high school sweetheart was a drummer. My current partner is a drummer and a guitar player, and he's been in several bands. I mean, I've done some singing with him every now and again, but I don't know. Music was just something that always, I don't know. I used to lock myself in my room with my record player and all my vinyl and just kind of escape things. And now it kind of helps me focus a little bit. Like, I don't know, my brain runs a lot, and I tend to overanalyze stuff, but like, music just stops that from happening. And it's like I listen to it when I'm playing my racing games, and I'm cooking, cleaning. Usually when I'm filling out this stupid dissection spreadsheet, on the spreadsheet itself, I've got music playing in the background, but I am on the East Coast. I live near Pittsburgh. Past. Oh, sorry to hear that. She exposed me to Deep Purple. Yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, yep. My sister too she's 5.5 years older than me, but she didn't introduce me to music by sitting me down and listening to me. She was introducing it all to me by partying at the house when my mom was working 3 jobs. So we were home together alone, but I remember some of the staple records that I had with the Pat Benatar, early Pat Benatar, the very first Van Halen record. That was a staple in my house. The AC/DC, Back in Black. Highway to Hell was also Molly Hatchet. I think we even had, I never really did get into Kiss too much. I just didn't care for that style, but Ace Frehley, I had that album. Trying to think what else. Journey was one that I was in love with Steve Perry, but Journey I got into more when I was 10, 11. And when I was 11, I went to my first concert. It was Journey and Bryan Adams. I think it was 1983 in Tacoma, Washington. But my sister used to have these little parties at our house, and she would always, Jennifer, put some music on. And so I'd go run and play. We'd listen to a whole album while they were sitting there doing their thing. But my parents just didn't control that part. They weren't oh, we don't want you listening to that rock music. They were fine with it, no matter what I wanted to listen to. I was into Duran Duran a little bit when I was young. I don't know, lots of stuff. Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd really came. I mean, I'd always listened to them, but I really just, there was a time where I was only listening to those two. And Heart has always been a staple because I'm from Seattle, but Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd were really when I was high school and I was smoking weed all the time. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I never had that, you know. My mom was pretty cool. And my one thing that happened with my stepfather, who's been in my life since I was 4, still in my life, but one thing Aerosmith, he introduced me to, that Dream On song specifically, and then James Galloway, who is a flautist. He plays the flute. I used to play the flute in junior in high school. And he introduced me to James Galloway, the Flight of the Bumblebee on flute. And one day we were at his house. I don't even remember. It had to have been the 80s sometime. And he let me have some maraschino cherries that he had in the fridge and put James Galloway on. And I had these big old Herkin headsets hooked to his big old stereo with the record, and I actually fell asleep listening to it. It was crazy. That memory will never leave me. It's pretty cool. Yep, that's exactly what he used to fly. C-130s or 131s, maybe I'm thinking 141s, but C-5s. In fact, because I met Gorbachev when he came in, I think it was 1990, June 3rd or 4th. He came to Fort Snelling Air Force Base in Minneapolis, when I lived there. And I got to meet him. He walked straight up to me and shook my hand. It was really crazy. But my dad was the base commander there, so that wasn't even like prearranged. I was in the crowd with the rest of the people there that were just seeing him get off the plane and get in his limousines. But he just happened to walk straight up to me. He wasn't supposed to do that, but it was kind of cool. I had my picture on the front of a New York newspaper. I think New York Times it was. The next day, that was a memorable moment, thanks to my stepdad. But hi, Justine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by. Yep. All right, so I am going to wrap it up here in a minute, but I'm going to do a little bit of this video first. And I'll probably stream again tomorrow at some point, or maybe Sunday. Let me just see where we are here.
Sir? What are we reacting to today?
We're reacting to The Spirit of Radio by Rush.
These kids are getting bigger, growing up.
Oh, as you can see, thanks Fernando for sending us the shirts.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear this one to school tomorrow because it's Throwback Thursday.
That's so cool. Okay. That's the first run. Second run. Okay, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that repetition?
4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, nice build up.
All right.
Is that repetition? Okay, nice build up.
4. Okay, was that before? I'm just gonna put 206
Okay, nice
here.
build up.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's nice.
1, 227.
That's nice.
1, 2. 2. 2. 1,
Interesting rhyme scheme.
2. 241. 1,
I said interesting rhyme scheme.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Tempo change here. 1. Okay.
And scheme.
3 years.
Interesting rhyme scheme. I said interesting rhyme scheme.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Build up again.
4. 2, 3, 4.
What is this? Nice build up again.
259. 4. 1.
What is this?
Yeah. Let's see. McCord, I was born there. No, I was born at, where's Madigan Army Hospital? I think that's Fort Lewis. My stepfather was stationed at McCord as well for a time. What a small world. Yeah, Madigan Army Hospital. I think that's Fort Lewis. Let's see. Even though I grew up in the 70s, my favorite bands as a teenager were Motley. I love Motley Crue too. Iron Maiden, same. Judas Priest, yep. I have to say most of my music tastes are in rock. You know, classic rock. Heavy metal. And like Tool stuff, newer stuff like Tool and System of a Down and Godsmack and but I also like stuff like 21 Pilots. They're pretty awesome. Stuff like Hozier. I don't know. Well, he must take Stuart Copeland too. Yeah, I think those were gifts that somebody gave them. But that's just cool to see young kids wearing Eddie Van Halen shirt and the Police. He said he was going to wear it to school the next day for Throwback Thursday. It's really cool.
Build up again.
2, 4, 1. That's
What is
a good
this?
one. 1, 2, 4. The stupid gnat flying around. 2, 4.
I thought Beyonce said Beyonce.
Spirit of radio. It's talking about a radio. Y'all. I get it now.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. It's just stupid gnat flying around, damn it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2,
Some
3.
good vocabulary in here.
Good vocabulary. 3 years. Navy veteran. Well, that's cool. Hi there. Good to see you. Hello. Mexico. I love Mexico. Just to be clear, I am not a vet, but I am a brat. Both my dads served. But yes, vets hold a special place in my heart. for sure. I actually have, I don't know, I was going to open up or start a nonprofit. Let's see, when did that all start? 2011 was around the time, but like I did about 4 years of really intensive research on PTSD in vets and TBI in vets from Iraq and Afghanistan. So I kind of felt like I gained more military knowledge through that 4-year process of all that research I did for that nonprofit. I was going to start a nonprofit for vets, for service animals, therapy animals, parrots specifically, and bully breed dogs. And before I was going to do a bunch of research on it, because like I have PTSD myself from a couple of traumatic events in my life. One big one was when I was 4 months pregnant with my daughter. March 1st, 1997, I almost died in a tornado. I happened to be moving across country at the time. I was in a U-Haul truck with my cats and all my belongings, my sister, and my car we were towing the car behind the truck. And I didn't know where I was, but we were in Tennessee. It was midnight, and we got caught up in an F4 tornado. It was crazy. But yeah, so I came to know through the research I did. I talked to a lot of veterans about their experiences while they were deployed there, as well as when they came home, and tried to adjust, as we all know about the situation with that, I'm sure. But yeah, not a veteran, but I think I have a lot of knowledge from people that, at least as far as Iraq and Afghanistan go, recently deployed in a war zone. I don't even have words to describe it right now. It would take me all night probably, but Bad Flower. It sounds vaguely familiar. And now you live in the I graduated from Medina High School. I used to work at the Byerly's in St. Louis Park, was it? Yeah, we moved. Well, I lived in California, and then the summer before I started my senior year of high school, I moved with my mom and stepdad they lived in Edina, Minnesota. And then we moved to Washington, D.C. area after that, so he went to work at the Pentagon and went to the War College out there or something. I'm going to write that down, though. Bad Flower. Where's it? It's my list. I need to get a little bit more organized. This is unacceptable. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's look. I'm going to put them here then. Put it on the other side. Bad Flower. You said Ghost? Ghost. Acoustic. Okay. It might be one of those things where maybe I'll know it if I hear it. Okay, cool. I'm going to check that out. For sure. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's so much fun to sit and chat. I don't get a lot of work done, but that's okay. I have plenty of time to do it, so. But thank you all very much for being here, and I might be back on again tomorrow night or Sunday. And I hope to see you guys then. Have a good evening.